be a little bit of a surprise Q&A for you guys today. It's been, I think, the first one I've had since I've come back from Orlando. And I'm here with the lovely gentleman from Meltdown. Now, guys, I know this chat's been a very long overdue one, and I was very excited when I saw you guys' announcement about bringing it back, and I'm very interested to see what you guys have got to say.
Thank you for having us. This is amazing. Like, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this before, so excuse me if I feel a bit awkward. But yeah. But no, thanks.
Well, you'll be pleased to know, gentlemen, that I only tend to bite when I do my political candidate interviews. And as neither one of you are planning to stand in any elections anytime soon, I will be my nice, kind, non-bitey self with you all. So you've got nothing to worry about.
Sounds good.
Apart from potentially going viral and a meme might be made out of you. We'll see. We'll see what the response is to this video.
Yeah, no political questions. Let's
No.
politics and
We're
religion.
running for Prime Minister, Josh.
Oh yeah, true. Well, yeah.
So talk us through Meltdown, because obviously you guys are bringing this event at the start of next month, but this isn't your first rodeo in Melton, is it?
No, this is the 9th Meltdown. We started Meltdown 10 years ago. Me and Tommy Lee Hine, a lot of people from Melton know him. He's the guitarist in Seen It All Before, who's going to be playing on the night. But yeah, years ago, me and him, we used to go to Rock City all the time. We used to go to Marsh and Leicester, and we were like, wouldn't it be really cool if we had something like that in Melton Mowbray? I mean, a lot of people in the town love rock music, metal music, alternative pop punk. There's a lot back then. There was a lot of pubs which had live music, so there was a lot of people who were into that. But what there wasn't in the town was a club night where they had, DJs playing that sort of music. So the first one we ever put on was at Roadhouse.
I was not around for this.
Yeah. So it was me and Tom Lee. Dan's new. He's. I'm passing the torch on to my brother. We'll get into that in a little bit, I suppose. But yeah, we teamed up with, if anyone remembers, Milk Skate Shop. So they were our first sponsor. Icon Music were also our first sponsor. And Digital Deadline, who printed all of our posters and everything. So worked with those local businesses. Put it on at Roadhouse. It was a really big success. Everyone loved it. And then we had a second event, which we put on there. And then we moved over to Tubes, and we found that Tubes was a better venue for us. And yeah, we ran for, I think it was 3 or 4 years, putting on sort of about two events per year. And then I went traveling around the world for half a year, and then it sort of, it didn't return. But to be honest, I was thinking that someone else would come along and put on, something to fill the void, but they didn't. And then someone turned, I don't know, when you were 18.
Yeah, so I turned 18.
Yeah, you started going around town, and people were like, "Oh, you're Josh's brother." And
yeah,
like, yeah,
a lot of people knew me in town, and they were like, "Where's Meltdown gone?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know really." And then that's kind of like where we got the idea. Well, where I got the idea to ask Josh if he wanted to start it back up again, but this time I would help out and get things back in rolling again, and that's what we're doing at the moment.
Yeah, I don't live in Melton anymore, but I come up here every month, and I was like, this is awesome. I could pass the torch on to my brother Dan, and it would be like a whole new generation of people, and hopefully my generation as well, come down, and it'll be bigger and better than ever. And I had received quite a lot of messages from people asking me to bring it back as well. So we thought we'd test the water, and we did an Instagram, sort of like testing the water on Instagram. We basically said, if we can get to, I think it was 300 followers, and we had like 90 followers or something at the time. If we get to 300, we know the interest is there. We'll bring Meltdown back. And we're now on like over 400 something followers. We hit the 300 target in, I think it was like a week or something.
Yeah,
stupid. It was crazy. Yeah,
weren't expecting that kind of movement, but we got it nonetheless.
No, because there clearly is the demand there. Because prior to you guys bringing it back, obviously you'd have the bands do live music would cover the rock genre, and I know the Jenny was starting to put on some alt rock nights for DJ wise, but one thing I noticed was that there was never really the two kind of meshed together, which obviously is something that you guys are doing and something that we'll discuss a little bit when we go into the lineup sort of thing. So actually that leads into quite nicely. So obviously I've seen your posters. We've kind of spoken a bit back and forth on the socials about what you guys have got planned, and you guys have got a lot planned for that evening. So kind of just walk us through it. So we'll start with seeing it all before and then kind of go the rest of the evening. So tell us about those guys then.
So the doors are going to open at 10 o'clock, and straight away when people go in, Dan will be on the decks DJing, and the band will go on probably 10-15 minutes after, and it'll be seen it all before, be kicking off the night. So like I mentioned, at the beginning of the call, Tommy Lee, the other co-founder of Meltdown, that's his band. He's been in a few bands before, as have the other people in the band, but it's a brand new band. This is going to be their debut show. They're a female-fronted 5-piece skater rock band, so they're going to be doing, all of the classic sort of emo pop punk tracks. Just think Kerrang, basically. They're going to be, just they've got a set list for the bangers, and they're going to be putting those on. And then when the band finishes, there's going to be a bit of a transition. So Dan will be DJing in between. Yeah. That's where we'll have some fun and games. And then the final band who are going to come on is Halfway Home, who are from, some of them are from Aylesbury, some of them are from Oxford, so Buckinghamshire, my new neck of the woods. So the drummer in that band is also the drummer in my band, and his girlfriend's also the bassist in that band as well. So they were very kind, and they said that they would be interested in playing Meltdown when I asked them. And of course, I'm really excited because they're an upcoming band. They've got music on Apple Music and Spotify. They sound really good.
They sound amazing.
Yeah. So I think everyone who comes to Meltdown, before, or new people, they're going to really like this band.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I know because I've obviously seen your guys' socials to prepare for this conversation, and both bands, the snippets you posted on there sound absolutely fantastic anyway. And the fun doesn't stop after the last band, does it? You're planning to go till late, I read somewhere.
Yeah, we're going to go until late in the morning. So when the final band finishes, I'm going to then suit up, put on my mask.
The persona.
Let me put it on. DJ Millertron. Got the mask here.
It's giving edgy Daft Punk. I love it.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I think those were the exact words that came out of my mouth when you put it on the first time.
Yeah. I'll be DJing. I've DJ'd at how many have we done? I DJ'd at 7 events. The first ever Meltdown, we got a DJ from Nottingham called DJ Apocalypse, but it was I wanted to have a go myself, and everyone seemed to enjoy it, so I've carried on ever since. So I thought I'd get a costume this time because it's a Halloween event. Yeah. So it's a fancy dress. We want everyone to come dressed up. I think it's going to be really fun.
Awesome. So one of the things that is on the poster, obviously the live music itself and the DJ sounds as if there's enough of a night to warrant the £9 ticket fare, which if you see on your screen, you can scan the QR code and you can buy a ticket right now. Go on, get your phone.
If you buy 2 or more, you save 10%.
Yeah,
if you're going to go with a bunch of mates, all buy them together and you'll save more money.
Modern problems, modern solutions.
There you go.
So, and something else that's kind of advertised on there is your games and your promos. You guys are going to have some special promos on the night, and I can't speak for everyone in Melton, but I, for one, would very much like to hear about these promos and the games. So tell us a little bit about what you guys got lined up there.
Okay, so first of all, games. We've got a few games. I'm not going to reveal all on this call. You have to come down on the night to see what we've got in store. But the game that we will talk about is as soon as you come in through the door, there's going to be a big beer pong table. So if you like to play beer pong, that's going to be a laugh. So you can go over there, you can play beer pong. We're going to fill it up. So first students come in, you get free drinks effectively. They're on the table ready for you to go. DJ will be playing straight away. 15 minutes later, you're going to have a band. So lots to do straight away there.
Yeah.
Promo wise, we've got what are those shots called? We've got these cool shots. So they're £1 each, and there's loads of different flavors. Have you got some down there? You actually? There you go. Got one
cool shot, sir. What are these?
Oh, okay. So sort of basically like sour style, but they're in a bottle as opposed to a shot, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So we got I can't remember the prices on the beer, but we've got pints of beer at really good price, and then we've got these cool shots for £1, and we've also got promos on merch. So we're going to have my clothing company, Mind's Eye Apparel, is going to have a merch stand. Yeah, Mind's Eye. Yeah, and our classic Meltdown tee, which is the plain black T-shirt with the Meltdown logo, a bit like this hoodie. We're going to have them at a discounted price. So at the minute on the website, I think we're selling the classic tees for around £21. If you come on the night, you'll be able to get one of those for significantly cheaper. And Icon Music are going to have a stand as well. And they're going to be...
Yes, I was about to say, I know Icon's got a stand lined up as well. I saw that advertised. Speaking of T-shirts, let me go and press my magical button. You guys have got a little competition going on at the moment, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that then.
Yeah, so this is an exclusive design. So it's a crossover between Mind's Eye Apparel and Meltdown. So I did this radioactive demon fox eating a giant radioactive pork pie because, the town's got a history of fox hunting. I was like, how can I turn that into a positive thing? What if the foxes come back with a vengeance and attack the town by stealing their pork pies? And, we're Meltdown. It's radioactive. So put all that together, you come up with that design. And yeah, right now you can win your choice. If you are the winner, you can choose between a hoodie. So this one here, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, all on the back.
Oh, yeah, you could choose a hoodie, you can choose a T-shirt, or you can choose a cap. All you need to do for a chance to win is go onto the top post on either our Facebook or Instagram page. Tell us what your favorite song is that you want to hear, being DJ'd. And then go onto the Meltdown Halloween Freak Fest event page on Facebook and mark yourself as either interested or, better yet, going.
Hey!
And we will pick a winner on in a few weeks' time. I can't remember what date I set, but it will be in a few weeks. We'll let you know. And then when you come to the event, we'll give you your merch.
Yeah.
So that leads quite nicely the going bit into my last question for you guys, which is if people are watching this stream or the pre-recorded video in the case of TikTok and look and go, oh my God, it's really good fun. How do they go about getting a ticket?
We've got the QR code there, or go onto our Facebook or Instagram page. Within our bio, there's a link. It will take you to the Mind's Eye Apparel website, and there's a section on there just for Meltdown. You can buy the tickets on there for £9. They're electronic, so you'll get an email with your confirmation code. You just bring that email with you to the night on your phone, or if you want to play it safe, I'd recommend printing it out. And we will give you a Meltdown wristband when you come in on the door. And then, yeah, party on. You're ready to go. And
away you go. Happy days.
Yeah, or if you don't, if you don't buy a ticket online, it will cost you more on the door. As I mentioned, if you buy multiple digital tickets, you get a 10% discount. If you buy on the door, it's going to be £10, so it will cost you a little bit more on the door.
Yeah. Also, if you're out in Melton, maybe tonight, we'll be out in public handing out stickers with the QR codes on.
Oh yeah,
we'll be in. Well, some of us will be in fancy dress costumes with some music going around Melton.
Yeah, we're promoting tonight.
If you have any questions, feel free to come up to us and ask away, and get yourself a free sticker as well.
Nice.
Can we give away this cool shot?
We can give away this one singular cool shot, yes, Josh.
There you go.
The solitary shot. It's like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Oh. Got
Yeah.
images on your socials later. It's the circle of life. Right. So I guess the last thing is, in the instance that someone can't make the 1st of November because they're busy or got something planned, have you guys got any more meltdowns planned this year or later on, or like 2025? What's the plans after Freak Fest is done and dusted?
Well, I think Freak Fest itself is like a kind of like a test of the waters. Depending on how it turns out and how it goes, is gonna see whether we want to put anything else on or keep it going or not.
Yeah, we've gone big with this one. It's the biggest event we've ever had, because before it was just DJs, well, a DJ. Now we've got multiple DJs, bands, games. We've got merch stands. We put a lot into this event. So for us, it's like a high risk, high reward type situation. But we've already sold a whole bunch of tickets, and as you can see on the Facebook page, we've got a lot of people who are interested. We did that testing the waters on Instagram, where we smashed over 300 likes really easily. So I'm really confident it's going to be a really good night, and we'll then look to book on more events following that.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, gents. So thank you both for taking the time to speak to me. If you guys have got any more questions who are watching this, you're welcome to pop them in the comments or contact Meltdown directly on their Facebook or Instagram. I've got a little ticker at the bottom that has their handles on there. But for Instagram, it is Meltdown Club Night, all one word. And then Facebook, it's the same, but the M is capitalized, the C is capitalized, and the N is capitalized as well. So that concludes our stream today. Thank you so much, gents, for taking the time out of what I can imagine is a very busy, and I would also argue slightly stressful period of your lives at the moment to chat to me today. And if you guys do want to attend Meltdown and you haven't already got those tickets, scan that QR code that is on the stream. And it's goodbye from the parent.